Unlike most of my videos about Audible, I don't know how you, the person watching this, discovered this one. Most of the time it's through search. Maybe you found this one on search or recommended videos or just browsing my channel or whatever, but that's neither here nor there. At this point, I've made a lot of videos about Audible and how it works, and I hope that many people have found them helpful. Along my journey, however, and maybe you've seen this, I've noticed a lot of large YouTubers who will do anything they can to plug in an Audible sponsorship in the middle of their video where it's totally irrelevant to what they're talking about. And no one seems to give them any flack for this. Like, no one seems to say in the comments, you know, it felt kind of salesy seeing you advertise an audiobook listening app halfway into your video about fly fishing in Montana. No offense to Montanian fly fishers. We love you here in the East. I totally made that up. I'm sure fly fishing isn't even a thing in Montana, is it? Oh wow, I guess it is. Looks like fly fishing is actually pretty big in Montana. You know what, good for them. So anyway, I wondered how this would work if I did it. Maybe I get paid every time someone signs up. Maybe they pay me once for it and it's a cut and dry, once upon a time, one and done type deal. Maybe it's just one of the two, maybe it's both. But I wondered how I would even go about it. So I was talking to my wife about this one morning, and she must have reached an unfound level of boredom that day because she actually bothered looking into it for me. And it's something called the Audible Creator Program. Here lies the meat and potatoes of this video. If you look up Audible Creator Program, you'll find there are two different programs, and let's talk about these. The first one is the Amazon Associates Program, which I'm already a part of, and a lot of people who have looked into how to make money online have tried to do this or are at least fairly familiar with it. You advertise a product through an Amazon affiliate link, people click on it, and if they buy it, you make a small commission. This is entirely free to do, and YouTube is a massively popular platform upon which it's done. I use it myself for book reviews, which, might I add, for those of you who closely follow my channel, I haven't been doing much of recently because they don't get nearly as many views as the videos about Audible, so I'm gonna get back to them, but I always include affiliate links. I always make sure to include a disclaimer in the description and the video, and Audible is where I listen to these books. So I'm very passionate about the Audible app. I have plenty of experience with it, and that's why I make all these videos about it. But as of February 2015, Amazon affiliates such as myself are eligible to be paid commission for everyone who signs up for Audible or purchases an Audible book on Amazon's site. If it's an audiobook, you get 50 cents, a free trial, digital membership is $5, and a gold membership is $10. For some reason, I don't even know what a gold digital membership means, but it may derive from when Audible used to call one of their membership options the gold membership. All of this stuff, I know it probably just sounds like a bunch of words. I already have this. Okay, I already have it under the affiliate program, but I was wondering if there's something I could just directly, like one link that I could just directly advertise in my videos. And I'll be transparent with you folks. I know Audible is popular and I know that it generates a lot of interest as it is a very large company. So I figure I could skyrocket those results with a landing page like this that these larger YouTubers probably have. I figured this just is that program. And based on what I've seen, it has to be. It must be. Like, seriously, like I have no idea what other program they could be using to have people sign up for Audible and they make all these commissions. Like, what does the program come with? This is the Audible Creator Program. Apparently, you make $15 for each trial membership you generate. You promote a 30-day trial of Audible with your own custom link. Ooh, fancy custom. Viewers go to an Audible trial landing page, which is basically like an online page that's designed to get someone to sign up for something, and you get paid $15 for every trial it generates, and your listeners will receive a free audiobook. So what did I do? I applied for it. Duh. By the way, this all happened like a year ago. Why did it take a year for me to make a video about it? I really don't know. I don't know why people call goldfish goldfish when they're clearly orange, but you know, they do, so that's life. Anyway, I applied on May 27th, and on May 30th, lo and behold, I receive an email from the Audible team, and I see the words Audible team, and I just imagine these people flying around with Audible capes and Audible masks protecting the world from anti-digital self-education. And so I open the email, and you could only imagine the look of dismay that was smeared across my face when, after all I have done to promote this app to the general public and educate them to the best of my ability on how to use it and get the most out of it, my application to join the Audible Creator Program was downright declined. From there, this dismay just progressively morphed itself into the 5 stages of grief, one at a time, as I read their reasoning, aka their general guidelines, as follows. Applicants should be the producer or host of an active podcast or YouTube channel. Okay, that's something I do. I do that. Most recent podcast episodes should be within a month of application. If it's a YouTube channel, what gives? I don't know. At least 3 episodes should be available for listening. Again, if it's a YouTube channel, I have like almost 800 videos on here. Time lapse between episode release dates should be no longer than 1 month. As of how recently? Because I've taken a break or two, I'll admit it, but I've also uploaded 1 video a day for more than 2 weeks straight. Podcasts should be available on iTunes or YouTube. Guys, it's a YouTube channel. Is this really that much more prevalent on podcasts? I'm not a podcast listener, so there's no reason for me to know. If on iTunes, podcasts should have an average customer rating of 4+ stars and at least 1 written review on iTunes show page. Okay, at this point, they're just super gluing a dunce hat on my head and beating me over with a caveman club. If on YouTube, shows should have a minimum of 1,000 views per episode. Okay, here we are. The water has finally warmed up. But wait, what does it say? How many views? 1,000? Every single episode? It's just a video. This isn't cable TV. If sites collect user information such as email addresses via contact forms, e-newsletter sign up, etc., there should be a privacy policy clearly posted and the link should be live and on the homepage. If I've never seen a curveball, this one hit me harder than a freight train could have, let me tell you. Social channels should have a minimum average engagement rate of 1.25 to 5% on Instagram. Will vary depending on followership, and 12% on TikTok. YouTube is what I would call my hub platform. Okay, I don't use Instagram anymore, but I have a full-time job and a YouTube channel and no team to manage all that stuff. You could see what I was saying about the 5 stages of grief, right? Like, see how I'm getting all cranky about this? Like they're offending me, which in a way, admittedly, I guess that's kind of how I felt. Consistently over 2,000 views per video on TikTok. What? I don't even use TikTok. I watch it, but not much, or at least not as much as a lot of other people do. At least 3 social posts in the last 14 days. How is this even monitored or measured? Because when I upload a video, believe it or not, I share that link on, I think, 12 different social media platforms, many of which a frightening majority of America probably hasn't even heard of, like OK, Rakuten, VK, and Goo. And yes, there's a platform called Goo. It's not as gooey as you might think, but it is Goo after all. Social accounts should have at least 6 months of content before application. 6 months is nothing. I'm an embarrassing amount of time ahead of that. Sites, social handles, and podcasts may not be political, promote sexually explicit material, violence, discrimination, illegal activities, or any violation of intellectual property rights. I'm actually monetized on YouTube, which I wish were a requirement of this because it's really not easy to do, and it took me 2 years of content creation just to achieve. And you would not believe how rare it is that I upload a video, and when I see the monetization criteria and everything, that anything in the video is considered inappropriate in really any manner. It's very advertiser friendly and partially on purpose. Like, I really don't even curse in my videos. In real life, I like to think that somewhere out there, a sailor might say they curse kind of like me. Sites, social channels, and or podcasts should be in English. This one is a no-brainer in terms of my being able to fit in with it, but I don't know, it just kind of hurt when I read a lot of this because it's like, man, I need to be more on top of things. It's like I need an email list. I need to be uploading stuff on TikTok. I need to use Instagram more. What on earth would I even post? Like I really need to brush up on these things. I know that there are AI tools and stuff like that, but I really gotta brush up on those too. My batting average on here alone is nothing close to 1,000 views. Like that's insanely high for me. Don't get me wrong. I've made a lot of videos that have gotten way more than just 1,000 views. I made a video last year that has maybe 80,000 views, and my channel has over 700,000 views now. And when I look at the analytics, I am really proud of how far I've come, but then I see these bigger YouTubers making all these moves, promoting these landing pages. You know, it doesn't tell me you suck, Sam, but it tells me, you know, I have my work cut out for me. So these were kind of some of my thoughts as I was reading all of this stuff and as I experienced this, wanting to join this Audible Creator Program, finding out what it is, and then being told that I was declined, and then reading why it was that I was declined. What is your experience on this? Do you have any thoughts on this? Do you know anyone who's experienced this? And for anyone who was accepted by this program, how does it feel, man? That must be awesome, seriously. If you have any tips for anybody else who's watching this, who's a YouTuber or a content creator of any kind, please feel free to share them in the comments below. I'd love to hear all your thoughts on this. I hope I didn't sound too butthurt in this video. I mean, I was a little butthurt, but it is really something that you just gotta learn from, you know? But I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to smash that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, because I don't get why people watch this far in my videos and they don't subscribe. Most of my videos are book reviews and they're like 10-15 minutes each. But if you have subscribed and you want to turn it up just a notch and turn on that notification bell to get a notification whenever I drop new videos, that would mean the world to me. Thank you so much for watching and have an awesome rest of your day.